Cycle, force. Not the greatest hand, but might be alright. Alright, ça was good. Ça donne quoi hier? J'ai gagné. Gagné le tournoi. Alright, no grief, but a bunch of cycling cards and oh, they're playing the Phoenix deck. That's pretty good for me. Should be anyways. Game 1. I don't think they can really keep up. We'll see. Hello, Naughty. What's up? This is game 1? Yeah, this is first game of the tournament. What is these challenge cost center? 30 ticks, about 30 bucks. They're not very good value. I think the total price pool is less than the total of the entry fees. I guess it depends how many players they get, because they don't scale exactly. Alright, pretty much gonna force some negation, any spell. Maybe I save it for Manamorphose. Game 1 is, I think game 1's probably super good for me, especially when I'm on the play and I have a draw like that. They have like no interaction basically. And sideboard, Spike was playing 2 Chalice, 3 Flusterstorm, and 2 Surgical Extractions. Trying a couple new cards today, Leyline and Prismari Command. But maybe Prismari Command was a bit better against Chalice because you just kill it end of turn and a bit easier to deal with. So I definitely want Endurance and Fairy. And then have to worry about Chalice and Flusterstorm. Mostly Chalice. I think Chure's probably pretty good because they don't have Lurrus, so they can like get the Chalice back. I think maybe Prismari Command. So this we have like 4 force and 2 artifact removals. And then Grief, I kind of need to get rid of Flusterstorm. Let's see if I can submit 60 card decks today. I was struggling to sideboard yesterday. I submitted 61, 62 a couple times and then 64. So I don't think I can trim these because of Flusterstorm. Maybe I can trim 1. Probably not a great idea. Could cut a Awaker maybe. Yeah, I could just cut a Living End. Playing with fire. Since they have counters and stuff. Yeah, this is just impossible, honestly, every time. I guess I'll trim a Grief. I'll trim a Force. I think that's maybe just the way to go, honestly. Just trim here and there. And then maybe I can trim an Outburst. Let's trim an Outburst because I don't know what else to trim. Yeah, I just need to trim more cycling cards. Alright, they're keeping 7. I don't have an answer to Chalice, but at least I have double, I have good cycling cards, and I think I just have to keep, hope for the best. Alright, well, I found lands. No one is here. Thanks for the resub, Naughty. They kept in Gutshot, wow. That was surprising. Thanks for the 18 months. Yeah, what in the yard? Mending? Okay. I'm not sure they have a great answer to endurance, but find out. I think he was playing Bolson for Prismatic Endings. Like, endurance is the best card against this deck. I almost want to play a fourth one. I don't own a fourth one, but it's a little hard on the mana. The card's really good right now, and Spike top 8'd was this deck, and Spider Space top 8'd was Esper Reanimator, so probably should have just played 4 endurance. Oh, let's go. Very nice. Black card for grief or a land. I think I'm gonna just take the land. I just get 7 mana and start casting stuff. And I don't really want to go down to 5, but I guess Fetchland's 1 life anyways. Might be time for some Charlotte's Agent beatdowns. Maybe I should just keep endurance mana, at least for a turn. I think I'll do that. Surgical Extraction, Living End. I mean, I could endurance myself, but then to get back 2 Phoenixes. Is that the other reason to not bin? I should do it in response. I mean, they're gonna see my hand anyways. How did I finish enchant yesterday? Oh, I won. No biggie. The only that's gonna be able to win was my creatures. That's nice. Plus, once you have Curator in hand, it's you cycle through your deck a bit easier, and also have the pumps effects. I mean, I have a 2-turn clock, like 3-turn clock. Yeah, I mean, it's decent draw. Why not? It's a card that does something. I don't have a ton of cards left that really do a ton. All right. Beat the Chalice and a Surgical. Man, endurance. I wish I'd played 4. Well, as long as I keep drawing 2 like a champ, I guess it's not a problem. Team leader NA. Okay. Recent tournament finishes. Junt 5-0 league a couple weeks ago, but that was the lowest deck. Alright, I want to keep the lands. I want to keep the cycling cards and this. I mean, I guess it's pretty straightforward. Doesn't really matter what they're playing. Good hand for a mulligan. One Ragsy Boy. Alright, let's jam. Hope they don't have counterspell. At least I get a blocker if they do. Pretty annoying for them. Either way, I have to sag the pedal, I get a blocker. Oh, a spell pierce. It's kind of unfortunate. And they kept on top. I was gonna let them have it. Huh. I said jam again just because it gives me a blocker, worst case. Forces them to use Archmatron as a counter if they had Archmatron. Alright, black card or red mana. Why did it not play that pre-combat? Gives a hit a Ragavan. Oh, it already had sorcery. Okay. At least it's a blue card to pitch to force if I draw red mana. That was my last living in, right? Wow. Well, that was brutal. I mean, I can suspend it, I guess. Kind of gross. They drew like 2 of their 6 counter spells, and Sunken Rune's costing me the game here. Assuming it would be a fetch land. Sunken Runes, yeah. I don't mean I can realistically win, but I guess I'll play it out. Man, the brutality. Game 1's the good game for me too. Sideboards gets a little trickier, I think. Alright, let's see. So assuming they don't have too much artifact hate, but they probably have some. I want these 6 cards. And then what do I want to cut? I think cutting Sunken Ruins is fine. That's all I got. One Sunken Ruins, one Waker of Waves, and then I'm just kind of stomped. Sometimes I wonder if you even want to bring in the Chewer. Yeah, Force and Grief. Alright, 62 I guess. It's just so hard to sideboard with this deck. Let me just trim a Grave, trim a Street Wraith. Maybe I just need to just trim more cycling cards. Kind of be okay with it. Or both stuck on lands. So worst case scenario, they have a Spell Pierce for my Shardless. Or Flusterstorm. Maybe I should have countered the Unholy Heat. Yeah, I'm dumb. I should have countered. It was just game over if I countered. Because they don't get the treasure, they can't Spell Pierce or Flusterstorm. Wow. What a mistake. Yeah, I know. I'm just dumb. I was like, oh, maybe they're sandbagging a land, but they would play a land before attacking if... Oh, what a dumb mistake. Whatever. At least I'll get Charlotte to block their Ragavan. They have to sack the treasure. I'm still in pretty good shape, but that was not great. Or are people not running Subtlety? Because Subtlety doesn't really deal with the cards that really bother you. Turn 1 Ragavan's not that big of a deal. And no one plays Titan anymore. That card was really important against Titan. It's pretty decent against Tron, but it's not that great in the meta. It was decent against the free 2 as well. The free 2, the Dothy. So dumb. Yeah, I know. Two cards in the yard, 3 cards in the yard. I'll just play it right now. Why am I playing 1 lane 9? It's good against the Jund decks because they rely on Spell Bomb and discard spells. I felt like the Jund matchup was maybe a little tough. I think this is fine. I mean, they counter it, but They're down to 12. I have all this. Also now I have a bounce spell for Regent. So making them use their Flusterstorm is not the worst. Means they're less likely to have a counter for my bounce spell. It's a little scary. I wonder why they didn't block. Kind of surprised. Kind of bad to block if they have another Ragavan. Why did... Oh man, so weird. I also don't want to give them an extra treasure. I don't know, I'll just block. So they need removal plus spell pierce or removal plus Flusterstorm. Damn. I don't think they have a removal spell. Because they probably board out Bolt, right? And they already drew one on Holy Heat. At least they go down to 1. I say I have a lethal attacker. These free heats? Where'd they all go? Wasn't that last game? Oh, I shuffled them. Dude, so unreal. Just can't catch a break this game. They have another Regent. I guess I should have cycled first. I could have hit Grief. They're not attacking. Yeah, I messed up. I don't know. I threw this game. That was the game I threw. I'm pissed. Hey guys, Mom, thanks for the raid, bud. Oh man, I can't believe how badly I threw this game. It was a bit frustrating. They kind of had it all, but not really. Whatever, I can't complain. Shut up, Gab. Man, it was a one game. All I had to do was force that first shock and... One freaking life. So fucking stupid. Bunch of cycling cards. Alright, I guess I'll keep. Oh, they're playing Luris. Pretty nice to have at least one fast land against Burn. I guess it's a little less likely to have Blood Moon in their main deck if they're playing Luris. Very nice. I mean, I could play Misty Rainforest just in case they have a Blood Moon next turn. Would you ever play Blood Moon in your Lurrus deck? Oh no, you literally can't have Blood. I'm sure 20 people have said that by now, but they literally can't have Blood Moon in their deck if they have Lurrus as a companion. One day I'll get used to it. Not today though. Not today. Am I dead? Lava dart. Should I wait and let them potentially mill some creatures? I don't think I should wait. Then they get to float mana, lava dart me a bunch, maybe mill some creatures. I think this game could still be kind of close, honestly. I mean, already they can bolt. Yeah, maybe I should have not done it right away because they get to bolt. Wow, I might actually lose this game. I did draw, I mean, besides the like nice land draws, I guess, I didn't draw a Grief, didn't draw a Force. Their draw has been pretty nice too. Oh, they were able to bring back both? Oh, they milled one. It's a bit late for the Grief, but whatever. Am I just dead? I'm just dead. Oh. I mean, I think I was dead either way. I think I would lose that. That's not great. What are they gonna have? They might have like Chalice and Void Mirror.
Yellowhat, Yellowhat.
Hey, Evening Styles, thanks for the resub. 31 months was a tier 1, appreciate it. Yeah, that was rough, wow. Just sometimes when you don't draw the free spells, it's just too tough. Could do something like that, maybe? That looks good. Yeah, the run yesterday was impressive. Things went well. I made a few mistakes, but didn't end up mattering. Today, though, already got punished pretty hard in round 2. I think I have to keep Foundation. No. You have Force for the cards for the hate cards. You have Force, couple of Graves, couple in. You don't want too many. I think that's an easy way to lose to Overboard. That's gonna cycle. Need to get a little something going. Rewarded. not salty because you don't need it. You're just worried about stopping their hate cards? Really? Could say go one time after smart command. Not too much can go wrong. You want subtlety for matchups like elementals, people who have endurance, people who maybe have to fairy, people who have, you know, against Tron decks, Titan decks, stuff like that. It's not because a card does something, you have a card in your sideboard that does something in a matchup that it means you need to bring it in. It needs to be better than what you're boarding out. I wonder if you couldn't just build a transformational sideboard for this deck. That's almost in specific matchups you board out all your living in stuff and you just maybe play Ancestral Vision in your sideboard. Should have played it in response. I mean, it's only bad if they have like, I guess they can't have double Chalice, right? They need to have Chalice into Void Mirror for me to really get screwed here. Or I could just cast it now, I guess. And get their Loris. Probably good enough. Alright, I'll just living it in response. Mango has a sideboard plan with Tibalt Trickery. How do you have enough cards to do that? Bolt, Mutagenic Growth. I mean, none of their cards are very good. Because this is fine. Alright, Lucy memes. Enjoy the football. Gonna get a bagel. Very nice. Walk your puffer. Cool, cool. What kind of pupper? Microwave carbonara from yesterday. Yeah. I'm actually making carbonara tonight. Well, not exactly carbonara, but it's like mushrooms, bacon bits, lardon, and some crème fraîche. She's a mutt. I need to look up what a mutt looks like, a rescue. Oh, so cute. A mongrel, mutt, or mixed breed dog. Oh, so I guess it can look like really anything. I have a picture. You just send me a virus. Got him. The long con. Oh. I want a puppy. Do you have a code for Ultimate Guard? Thanks for asking, Ling, but no, there's no codes for Ultimate Guard. But you know, if you just... well, I don't think I have a code anyways. I have a code for Channel Firewall, but I don't think we have codes for Ultimate Guard. It still like helps me out if people buy their sleeves and their deck boxes from Ultimate Guard rather from other manufacturers. Alright, so we know their last card in hand is a Mutagenic Growth. Meaning what? I'd have to destroy the chalice, you never know. Alright, I'm done, they're dead. I forgot, for some reason I thought mutagenic growth would pump their toughness as well. Classic me's. Getting confused, easily confused. Alright, so we saw Chalice of the Void. So they probably have a couple. And I have 4 answers for them. Plus force. Yeah, I really like the way I sideboarded that thing actually. I think trimming on grief is smart. I'm not sure about Leyline. It's probably okay. They care a little bit about being able to send burn to your face. So mulligan, bottom of a thingy. I have cycling into cycling. And I have free lands. I mean, I think this is better than a 5-card hand. But obviously it's not great. Endurance, yeah, it blocks. They have Lurrus, they have Chandler. It's also a free spell for when you're on the draw. It's gonna be rough. Alright, I'm gonna shuffle turn 1 since we know we have living in on the bottom. Yeah, I need a lot. They pretty much have the not turn 1 here. Oh. No lands, please. Oh, that was good for me, actually, right? They have the chalice. Okay, okay. No land? Prismari command, damn. Okay. Okay. Is that one Swift Spirit just gonna call me, though? It is pretty scary. No! They drew a second land. Not like this. Do I have to just command on my turn? In case they have another mutagenic growth? It's bad if they have another chalice. If I do it now, I lose if they have another chalice. But if I say go, they have 2 damage. So they have 2 spells. That's 2, 6, 2, 5, 8, 10. Plus a shock. Yeah, I think I just have to do it now. And if they have another chalice, so well. Such pigs. Are you one of the bot accounts, Lena? You've been taken over. Gab equals Spig. Ruh-roh. Am I dead to a bolt? I guess that Boris Charm is close to lethal. Yeah, I'm dead. It sucks. I need to force some negation. Oh my god. Is it gonna be enough though? I just got the RNG right, you know, you just gotta have the timing right. Be in sync. Be one with the client. They're legit not going for the lava dart kill. Interesting. Fetch, cycle architect. In response, cast living in, and you get to look at the top 3. Oh wow, yeah. It's kind of a sick play actually. Does that work? Probably. Alright, they block a big one. They take 16. If that was the case, I punted that pretty hard. Yeah, I'm wasting all the luck before Worlds. Damn, that's sick. They're playing first. They don't have a companion. Alright. Basic all-in is not the most common. When is the World Tournament? Magic, it's October 7th through 10th. Is it just blue-red control? Or Team of Rhinos? Thanks. That could be Blue Moon. Season Pyro. Can I do anything about that? Yeah. What if they just discard 2 Archon of Cruelties? What is Team of Rhino? Interesting. Could go now, but they might have Force of Negation. Or I could cycle a couple more. Try to find an outburst. That might be better, honestly. Maybe not. No, I should probably go now. At least it gives me a 2-2. Forces them to have force. Rhino with Season, yeah, apparently that's the latest list that's done well, I think, had Season Power in it. I think Harry was, either we talked about it on the podcast or Harry was telling me about it, something like that. I forget exactly though. I'll block a token for now. Not like this. Wait, they killed their own? It's kind of weird. I mean, aren't you losing if you have, aren't you losing anyways? If I resolve a living in, or am I missing something? I can cycle away. No, I can't cycle away because I only have 1 living in left in my deck. I'm not even gonna cycle the Architect. Hopefully they don't have Endurance in their main deck. That'd be nasty. I wonder if that's why they got a Treasure. Could it be? Am I getting paranoid? I mean, yeah, I could just cast Brazen Bars anyways. Well, let me see if there's a list somewhere for our opponent. Motown. 1, 2, 3, MTGO. I mean, I've never seen Endurance in the main deck of Crashing Footfalls. Yeah, last list doesn't have any. Yeah, I guess I can cycle in response to the Living End. So I think Architect of Will is probably bugged, so don't want to target them. Maybe these cards do anything? Yes, land is good. Live 9901. Thanks for the resub, appreciate it. I wasn't debating bouncing the treasure, I was debating just casting 3/1 flying. But then you could just like hard cast Endurance while I'm tapped out, and it's just as bad. I guess I was getting wrecked either way. No 8 guys flying in from him. I have 1 Sunken Runes. You could play 1 copy as As Foretold, just the 1-off. Might be decent. Wait, they could have tried and force my Living In, and they didn't? What the hell? Or did they just draw it? Oh, they drew it on the Seasoned Pyro, right? Okay. Could have bounced my Waker. Oh no, I can't target my own permanents, never mind. Could have bounced a token though. What's it bad? Architect is bugged right now. If you target them, they get to choose the order, I think. But I think you still want to play it despite the downside, because it's 2 colors. Yeah, I mean, As Foretold is pretty weak. It's only if you draw one of your Living Ends and you already have Grief. Oh, I did my old trick where I bang my mic and it presses the mute button. Classic. Shut up, Lena. And I was like, uh-huh. Tell us more. That would be a gas option. Turn on sub-only sound. All right, so what's their hate? What are their hate cards already? I forget. It's just disputes. Oh, it's Endurance, right? Endurance, Blood Moon, Dispute. Endurance, Blood Moon, Dispute. So I kind of need Subtlety, even though it's not very good against the rest of their deck. Brazen Bar is like a little versatile for Blood Moon. So I might want Dispute, I might want Foundation Breaker. Grief's like my best card. I guess you just don't do Subtlety. Smart Command? Smart Command has been good for me. I just wanted something against Chalice that was instant speed, and I was a bit underwhelmed by. I just got the Third Breaker. Is Brazen Bar actually good? Feels like Brazen Bar might be too much of a band-aid. So for Blood Moon, I have basic Force, basic Island, plus Force of Negation, and Grief. I think Dispute's probably decent, but maybe I don't need it. Maybe I just don't need to sideboard. Just 4 Force, 4 Grief, 2 Subtleties. Alright, I'm gonna keep it super simple and rely on Force and Grief. Well, only 1 Leyline because there's not room for much more. It doesn't have to be a 4 of. Alright, I have Force. That's good. Subtlety better than Boar? I think so. It's better against Endurance. Endurance kind of the scary card. More so than Blood Moon, because for Blood Moon you already have 4 Force of Negations. Boar is nice against Blood Moon, but... Alright, 1 less green card for their... 1 less green card for their Endurance. I like it. Alright, I've got the anti-Blood Moon draw. Very nice. Did he just miss a land drop? Okay. Alright, so Subtlety for the win. Grief could be nice too. They have Footfalls in 2 turns. Let's go say go. Double Living In, Monk ass. Alright. D-nuts. How many endurances? None? Blood Moon, Brazen Bar. Huh. So, literally nothing that does anything? What do I care about? Riverwinder, Waker, yeah, I mean, I don't care about anything, right? A Brazen Bar. Just say go, right? Oh. To get a Brazen Bar back now. Whoops. That was short-sighted. Yeah, I like how I tanked like 2 minutes and then I took the creature. Classic. I guess I should have taken the Dispute. I know I see it doesn't matter. It's just, I mean, none of it matters. And I took a while and then I picked the wrong card. Yeah, this matchup is decent. Endurance is scary. Depends how many endurance they have. And the 4-color version that no one plays anymore was also scary because they had Teferi. I think you're your favorite.